Howdy guys, how you doing? Okay, in the background we have some kill confirm gameplay. It is on carrier and I'm using the PDW with quick draw handle and suppressor. Now I'm aware that's nothing particularly too special, but there is a reason why I uploaded this gameplay. And that is because the connection issues you will see all the way through the match is kind of what I'm having to put up with now since the patch on the 26th of the 1st. I seem to be suffering so much from lag, more lag compensation than I've ever been used to, sticky screens, delays, I get kicked offline a lot. I'll be playing a gameplay, it'll all be going well, I'll get up, I'll go and make a cup of tea, I'll sit back down and I've been disconnected and I have to get back online, and this happens to me a lot, and I know it's not just me, I know it's happening to somebody else as well, and I mean this goes the other side of the world to me, so yeah. These are the problems I'm experiencing, and I just wanted you to watch and say whether you're having these problems as well, or maybe everything's fine for you, I don't know. But certainly since the patch everything's changed, and this game is now is more broke than it ever was, man. It's horrible. Now essentially before this game I was trying to get some footage with the SMR, with quick draw handle, select fire and stock. Obviously I did the file video, or FL, and everybody seemed to like it, and people says do one on the SMR, so I've tried to get some footage, but unfortunately because this lag what you're seeing in the background now was me for the last 3 games. And I kind of picked this one out because I just think it was the worst. I could have picked any of them. To be fair, I didn't do too bad. I think I went 46 for 16 and I got some like 31 confirms. It just felt to me that the other team, they were on 3 bars, we were on 4. They didn't seem to have the problem, and we still beat them, but they didn't seem to have the problem. Every time I watched the kill cam, it was normal in their eyes, so yeah, a bit weird that one. But anyway, that's enough about the gameplay. I wanted to cover a few things actually, so I'll skip through them as quickly as possible. The first one is I wanted to thank everybody for their reaction and support on the last video I did regarding DJ Mike and his channel that was taken down. Now, I'm assuming you all know, but for those of you who don't, a subscriber of mine had his channel removed by YouTube for one reason or another. He lost a hell of a lot of subscribers and he had to start again, so I kind of put the video up and said, look, if you can help him out, just go and have a look if you like what he does. And I was expecting maybe 10, possibly 20 with a bit of luck. And I think to my surprise about 160 of you went over and gave him your support. Now, for me, and I don't want to be patronising when I say this, that makes me so proud, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because I have got the best subs on YouTube. I don't care, because at the moment I'm one of the luckiest men on YouTube with how my channel growth is going on, and I'm going to do a video about that. That's going to be one of my next videos, about my journey through YouTube and up to now, and the opportunities I'm getting on a daily basis almost. But for you guys to go over and do that for me and for him, and I'm really happy, and I'm not being all homo about it. No, I am being homo about it. In fact, full homo. Yeah, absolute 100% homosexuality. Now, the other thing I wanted to speak about was regarding the request for somebody to potentially do my shotgun montages for me. Now, I did a similar thing on my last channel when I didn't have many subscribers, and you don't get a lot of feedback. You know, people just kind of come and say, hey, great vid. And that's it. You know, you've got to reach out and say, please help me out, and people are like, hey, great vid, man. You're like, okay, thank you, God bless you, sir, now be on your way. But no, it was really good. I had some fantastic feedback. A lot of you sent your links, a lot of you sent links to videos, a lot of you gave me names. I went through them all. To be honest with you, I couldn't find but one bad one. I've already seen a couple of montages, to be honest with you, and I was fully impressed with everybody. But there was one person whose style and technique stood out for me because it was kind of what I was looking for. So yeah, I found somebody to do that for me. He's agreed. Within the next sort of month, that will be upon release, and you'll find out who that is. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk to you about was regarding the Crappy Class Day. Crappy Class Day was something I used to do on my old channel. It was in the Modern Warfare 3 era. I used to say to my subs, look, give me your worst class setups and I'll play a game of free-for-all. And I had things like the Dragunov with Blind Eye, no quick draw or nothing like that, Cold-Blooded, Scavenger, these horrible setups, AA-12 with a silencer. The challenges were so horribly harsh. You know, with the AA-12 one, I didn't even get Scavenger with it, so it was like 8 shells and that's it. I had a M320 GLM or whatever it was called, that silly little grenade launcher that did nothing. So yeah, it kind of it became a challenge in itself, and the great thing about it is it gave everybody a chance to see the other side to me. The side that I tend to keep under lock and key very tightly. What this side entails is me getting very competitive, getting very angry, and shouting a lot, and swearing a lot, and raising my voice and getting a sore throat. In fact, if you did want to get an idea of what I'm like when I do these horrible class setups, in fact, to give you an idea of exactly what I'm talking about, I'll put a link to a video in the description of one of my earlier videos, and if you want to go and have a look at it, you'll see, kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. Now, this was a video called Naked AA12 Challenge, and it was a challenge, I think it was set up by Serial Assassin, I'm not sure, but he was the first one I saw doing it, and there was about myself, Serial, Midnight, and a couple of others who all put on the AA12, put no attachments with it, and some other bits and pieces, and literally had to try and win a match of free-for-all. And it near enough became an impossibility. It was one of the hardest setups I had to use, and I started out calm, and eventually by the end of it I was screaming like a banshee, talking about things that I don't understand. And I watched the video back and I just thought, I don't remember saying that. And that's what I do on the crappy class, it's all a live thing. So yes, that'll be the thing I'll be doing. However, the special treat I have lined up for this one is I've asked somebody to do the first video for me, and they've kindly agreed, and I can't wait for you to see who's doing this, because it is really something special. This guy, he's a big YouTuber, man. He's got a big channel, he's got a big personality, he's loud, he's brash, he's funny. This guy is oozing with intelligence, because when he talks at 155 miles an hour. He doesn't stop for air. He shouts, he screams. He makes El Presador look like the local bellboy. He really does. He's a big YouTuber anyway, but I think he's just going to get so much bigger because he's just a legend in himself. So he's agreed to do the first one. He's going to do it live, which is what I'll be doing here on after. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's as much as I've got to say about anything. I want to thank you all for your support again. I'm loving this YouTube thing. I really am. You guys are making this really special for me. You know, for any of you guys who are doing YouTube out there, just keep the faith with it. You know, if you feel like it's getting you down and you're not getting the response, I felt like this just before Black Ops 2 came out. I had a phone call with somebody with another channel, and I was literally on the cusp of quitting, and I'm so glad I didn't, because the positive feedback I'm getting now is enough to potentially write a song about. But I won't. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Keep it real, word to your mother and all that jazz, and I will speak to you next time. Apocalypse done.
I'm dry.
Lightning strike coordinates received inbound. Kill confirmed. Extra complete.